Hello, everybody. It's good if I turn on my camera. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's David, aka X Haplo. Today we're proceeding a little bit with the multiboxing. I have set up the key bindings on all the tunes. I've set up macros. Wanted to show this for those who don't know. You can actually load the macros that you have on this tune here, and you can just send them to all the characters. So you don't have to repeat macros like follow me and that kind of thing. I was also trying to toy around. So EMA had an amazing option with the follow, which is follow strobing. So I didn't know that because I never used melee characters, but now I did find it. And I've been actually trying to get it to work, but as far as I can tell, EMA follow just doesn't work. So there's that. So as you can see, I've actually set up the assist and everything now, so that is good. That is working. The key bindings are working, which is awesome. That's a grind step. Don't show this again, that's fine. Reach level 4. That's kind of funny that I only get the grind step on this guy and not on everybody. Do I not have mountain cougar pelts? Oh, I do. Okay, it's weird, but never mind. We will just proceed to killing everything here and looting it. So anyways, follow strobing, what that did is it basically sent a couple of follow commands, and it kept sending those follow commands every few seconds to the team. Now, it does sound sketchy, so I think that's why it doesn't work anymore. So that kind of makes sense. But in any case, it did give me an idea about how I can actually set this up, and that is by having... it's kind of funny, but by basically having an auto attack macro on the main warrior. So basically, let's just set it up, because why not? Right, I wanted to do this, and then, for example, just go attack strobe. So it's basically yeah. So start attack and what's the other macro go? And FM follow. FM follow. Now the only thing that it is going to interrupt is basically the healer. Yeah, and it looks like start attack doesn't work well like this, so maybe we do this. So we only start attack if we're not. So basically by spamming that, I think I can get the rest of the team to actually still follow me. Oops, I'm pressing on 2 because that's usually my attack button. No. Alright, so that doesn't work either. I need to figure out a way to do this. I think my macro is kind of off. Let's check it out. Maybe it just doesn't work if I am, for example, just like maybe I need a skill. Maybe it has to be a skill. Okay, I will try and figure this out a little bit later because I don't think this is actually working with this setup. So it was a nice idea, maybe with rake, maybe with a skill it'll actually work, because right now the main problem I'm having is they all run. Not that it's such a huge problem, but it didn't used to be a problem at all, simply put. Apparently, like with follow strobing thing, which is a cool thing that I've just learned about myself. But hey, at least I don't know how it worked, so I don't have that feeling of missing out. The hides, if I actually focus it one time. Good stuff. Oh yeah, the buffs were not cast by me, by the way. The buffs were cast by that quest. The quest buffs you up. And hey, I have not tried that yet, no. But I have tried 5 priests. And then, sorry, not 5 priests, 5 mages, and then 1 priest, 4 mages, stuff like that. And then 5 shamans, of course. That stuff rocks. It works, but I don't know, I like the classic team up. The only reason this team has so many of the same characters is because the whole purpose of this team is to go stealth. And the fact that druids can, simply put, do it all is very nice. I have taken the rogues for sap and of course lockpicking and stuff like that. And their stealth is better than the druids, unless you're Night Elf. I think Night Elf has that, or you have those items that increase your stealth level. So yes, rogue stealth is superior to druid stealth. There is a difference between the two. And the rogues have vanish, which could also help us in certain scenarios where sapping or whatever fails. Yeah, it could be very fun with Voidwalkers, and it could also be very fun. Like I know I've seen some people do also 5 Hunters. 5 Hunters is also very, very strong. The thing about those teams is that you're essentially doubling your power, right? Well, not really. In classic era, more with so I've talked about this a couple of streams ago, where you know, warlocks pets are powerful. They get a lot more powerful in Burning Crusade, whereas hunter pets, like if you go BM hunter as a multi-boxer, 5 BM hunters is just insane. Yeah. And because as BM, the hunter, the pet actually also deals a substantial amount of damage. And then like you use wow, I forgot what the item was. Yeah, the Devil's Ore Trinket. So you get the Devil's Ore Trinket. The Devil's Ore Trinket on that team basically means that your pet's next attack is 100% crit. And then with the BM talent tree, you can actually have that whenever your pet gets a critical attack, it goes into a frenzy, increasing attack speed and stuff like that by a lot. So the opener was always like, with those 5 hunters, was like 5 Devil's Ore, send a pet in, they crit, they go nuts, they go berserk, you just obliterate things with that combo. Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah, pro tip, I was struggling. I thought maybe, pro tip for everybody who's watching, I thought maybe follow me blind had stopped working because they wouldn't stop, they would follow. But what I actually had is the stay. I had a capital S in the stay, and that caused it to just not work. So pay attention to the commands that you're sending, because they are apparently case sensitive. Learn new things every day. So this is where follow strobing would come in handy right now when they got stuck behind like that. Oh well. Can't wait for RFC. I'm actually... Do we get... What level do we get stealth actually at? So... I should have what's training, right? Yeah, what can I train? So when do we actually get stealth? We get bash only at 14, and we get prawl only at level 20. Okay, okay. So RFC is not going to be a prawling dungeon, but after that we are going to have a couple of stealth dungeons. We're going to start the stealth experience. Level 20 seems kind of far to get your stealth. I gotta say, not having to drink at all, I'm kind of looking forward to that one. But we'll probably have to, well, we'll at the very least have to drink on the healer. He'll probably have his hands full. If I can click, that would be awesome. Now remember I said about starting up at the same experience, and then for some weird reason some tunes get more experience, some tunes get less experience and stuff like that, and then you go out of sync. So it's already out of sync. So no tune has died, no tune has done a different quest, no tune was out of range, got different type of experience, stuff like that. Experience just ticks different. And then like these little tiny percentages here and there, when you're nearing level, when you're like at level 50s and stuff like that, those percentages, they add up quick and they become like a hassle to catch up. It's not a deal breaker, obviously, not a game breaker, but it's like, why? Okay, nice. They are behind? Okay, so that's what happened here. That's why he just skipped ahead for some... Oh, I get it, I get it. Okay. So when... I thought it was stuck, so I skipped it, but... Yeah. Yes, sir. The stealth team is up. And it is actually not on the same accounts. So the 10 box is up and running. Ooh-wee. I got 10 boxes now. But I'm leveling this team alone, of course. Getting them to 60 as well. And already making plans for the raids. Already talked. Muscle Force has got all his tunes up to level 60 now. Jay has his 2 tunes. So it's pretty awesome. Hey, speak of Jay. Hey Jay, what's up, man? How's it going? So yeah, we're already planning our raids. Like I'm level 3 and we're already planning our raids. But to be honest, we were planning our raids the moment I started. So as soon as I get like an attack skill with the bear, I will be trying to sort of manually follow strobe thing, which basically means just binding follow as well. So it's like a macro that does attack and follow, attack and follow, attack and follow, so the rogues will follow. I'll have to figure out a way to stop the druid from following the healer. See how it goes. Oh yeah, I have already logged in the 10 clients. I've already managed the UI. I've already set it up. So I actually have so what I did was I took the open Multibox app and I just copied it, And now I have a double, basically, one for the 5-box layout and one for the 10-box layout. So the 10-box layout that I made that actually works, I'll show it actually in a bit. I will show it. Is basically just main window is a little bit smaller, and then you have all the windows going from here to here, from to the bottom to the top. So all the windows are here around the main box. I'm gonna try that out. As for following, because Follow Me Blind only works with a 5-man team. Thanks Muscle Force for finding that one out. There's another add-on called Follow Me Please, and it uses whispers to send the follow commands to the other tunes. Now the downside is it's whispers, so you get spammed with whispers. The plus side is it works. So so yeah, that's basically how I'm gonna be controlling that one. It's gonna be it's gonna be pretty interesting to get used to it. Do I have cheaper subs on the 5 new accounts? It hurts. It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. Yeah, for sure. The chat. So that's exactly what I was thinking. Like chats that come in with those respects. Or I was also considering. Luckily, I have somewhat knowledge in coding, and I was also considering actually writing an add-on like the one that I have to set free for all when I'm in my own team. I don't know if it's possible, but I want to check if I can ignore, sort of like, just send them to an invisible channel, send these specific whispers to an invisible channel. Yeah, yeah. So that's it. That's Follow Me Please, or an add-on that they use that uses a different channel to communicate, because so Blizzard have gone through extensive lengths to make it harder for people. Oh, there was also back in the day there was an add-on to manage. So okay, so I found out that some Chinese bots way back in the day, I found out that some Chinese bots, they used either a PM or a command to actually get you invited. Now I found that out by complete like I was in a cave. I think it was even the Ghost Mushroom Cave in Hinterlands, and there was a Chinese dude that was farming there, and it was an obvious bot. And then there was another tune with that seemed like it was a bot, and he's like in the chat. I was in the vicinity. I wasn't close to them, but he wrote this weird phrase in the chat, and then they started running together. So I'm like, all right, well, whatever. I just wrote that weird thing, and I got auto invited to their group, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's an invite to a botters party event. And then I saw like their command, so they also had like a trade me command for stuff like that, and it was hilarious. So what would happen was their bot would stay in the cave, and they had another bot that would come. I have no idea, once a day, every few hours, I have no idea, and it would just pick up whatever they farmed and stone, so in hearth, to sell it on auction house, and they used the chat commands to communicate these things, and it was hilarious. So yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny to see. So yeah, so they used, like, the use of various channels is a known thing. There's the most familiar chat channels. There used to be a specific add-on communication channel. There still is. So for example, if you have details actually communicates the damage that you do to the other users of details add-on. It's not like something that's it's not like the other people can see your DPS, right? It's, you need to have details installed so that they can see your DPS, because details, the add-on, is the one that communicates it. That's why there was a way for you to actually fake your DPS in raids, and so GDKP before that was kind of impossible, because you just fake your DPS and you'd be top DPS all the time while just chilling. But Blizzard did not want this to be abused by follow, so they disabled that, and there's like a couple of ways that you can actually do that. You can open up your own channel for communication, just like /trade and stuff like that. You know, 543, those are chat channels, communication channels. You can use guild chat, you can use whisper, you can use party chat. So you can basically use all the chats to have your add-on communicate with other clients. And the other clients can read the chat, the add-ons can read the chat, and that's how you communicate commands basically. Sorry for babbling, but I just love how that works. So Follow Me Blind actually still uses the chat, the add-on communication layer. So that's pretty cool that it works. But that's why it also doesn't work in a raid, because the add-on communication channel works differently in a raid for those commands. Then again, it might be just a limitation of this one, so that's something I need to go and look into once I have a moment. Oh, this is going to be problematic with these mobs. So I need to actually run back a little bit just to get them to be in the right place. Okay, we were out of range for casting the skills actually now. All right. Oh, wait, he's not done yet. He needs one more. The rogue. The regular rogue. Not rogue E and rogue C and rogue... Ah, the names. There we go. He's done. 83% to level 4, so this quest step actually has me... Oh, yeah, no, but once we turn it in, we're fine. Man, the first couple of levels, when you're basically just a pleb, they take a while. Oops. Hello? There we go. Fully blasting. Yeah, so with the follow strobe, I'll need to figure out a way to have... I mean, the healer can actually stay with us. For the most part, it's not a problem thanks to instacasts for heals, but no, I'll need to figure out a way to like separate it into two different follow me groups. I don't know how I'll do it. We'll figure it out. Hopefully bosses don't move around like these plane striders. Look at that. Look at that. That's annoying. And now I need to bring him closer and then attack. What would be the goal for today? I don't know. Do we have a goal setting for today? Reaching a specific level or something? What do you guys say? Guys, girls, anything between, above and beyond? Time to level is 2 minutes roughly. Okay, so the mistake that I made by just copying this info is that it's not correct. There we go. That's exactly what we have. So what I did was I copied the add-ons, right, to the new client folders, and it copied the old amount of gold that I had before I went berserker and purchased stuff. So it was misleading. This is correct. As you can see, I've put some gold on him for our leveling adventures. And of course bags. Everybody has bags. That's so nice to start when everybody has bags. Okay, one more on the tree. Woohoo! Ring a ding ding. There we go. One more on the tree, and now looting becomes easy. That was just 2 dingers. That wasn't all of them. Tomorrow is office day. I have to drive to the office tomorrow. There we go. Next dingers. Do you level 4? I wonder if there's a way for me to actually be able to see the other tunes' combo points. Ooh, that'd be strong. Hang on a minute. This is experience bar. This health bar I don't need because I have this one. Don't care. Power bar. That's good. Kind of. Yes. Combo points. Man, I love EMA. I can see the team's combo points. That means I can actually use, you know, finishers. Ooh. Very nice. Now for the real trial. Did it work? I don't know if it worked. That was very fast. That was too fast to see. Don't think it worked. I don't think it worked. Okay, let's see if it works. I'm gonna hit with 1 tune. Okay, 1. Okay. Aw, what a letdown. Maybe I need to figure out another add-on, or maybe I need to enable something else there. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I think I'll just have a cast sequence macro anyways. So it's not always going to be the best, the most viable, the most, you know, optimized finisher, but it's going to be a finisher nonetheless. Hello, almost there. Okay. Okay. I got a crowd. How so? My own tunes watching? Oh. Hello, viewers. I see what you mean. I do have a crowd. Very nice to have everybody here. And yes, done. All right, we have to turn it in now. Turn in, the hunt continues. What would be our goal for today? Level 5 maybe? Hopefully a bit more. Yeah. That was my original thought. Just have like a ginormous number like here, like boom, showing the combo points, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be the easy one. So it would 100% work for me with the 5-man team. The moment I go into the 10-man team, I really want to have an indication on my main, because then I have to look like everywhere, and I need to rely as little as possible on looking at, you know, the 9 other accounts that will be on screen. I will show in a sec just how small, not in a sec, but around the end of the stream, how I've set up the 10-man. So as you can see, I have finally stopped being lazy and set up the key bindings on everybody, so now I can actually just use the assist leader. Should definitely enable Zygor's auto-equip and auto-select quest rewards thingamajib. Wait, let's sell some stuff. Not that we need to yet, but I could use the gold, I think, for like, ooh, rejuvenation. Let's go. Yes. You can sell thug boots. Of course. Nice. So these guys got new boots. Let's get the skills. There's no rogue trainer around here for a while. They're in a different area altogether. Okay, so rejuvenation for me is always on this key. Don't ask me why, that's how I'm used to play. It's always E is for rejuvenation. Wait, I need to learn the skills first, that would be beneficial. We're pretty close to Thorns. Thorns is good. Sweet. And oh yeah. Correct. Let's set up click immediately. I mean click binding mode. Yep. Okay. Wait, I'm wrong. Click binding mode. So this one, rejuv, is gonna be the left, and this one, change binding, is gonna be shift left button. Except, yep. Okay, so left. Beautiful. There we go. I love instacast heals. Even if they are HOTS, they're awesome. Okay, so we do have buff watch as well, but I don't think I've actually set anything. Yep, there it is. How do we want to do this? Probably on this one, and then let's just start buffing everybody while we're running. Oops. Luckily, noob zoned, so your mana regen is crazy good. There we go, we're all buffed, and now I actually want buff watch enabled for these buffs. And that's how you do it. I am thinking that with the Druid we will need to go the route of like big bars around everything here. But we'll see. Maybe not. I'm hoping I don't have to go back to it because clicking is bad. Alright, Battle Boar Snouts. Let us get it done. As soon as I hit level 5, I need to go and pick up skinning and herbalism and mining. Holy moly, that's the most viewers I've ever had. Hello everybody. Thank you for watching. I guess I should be rambling about other stuff now. Quick, pretend like it's not happening. Alright, so for those who just joined us, this is our second team right now. It's the stealth team. This will complete our 10 box. So it's pretty cool, our other team is already at max level 60, quite solidified on gear, like quite solid previous gear on all the team. The other team consists of a warrior tank, a priest healer, a mage, a warlock, and a shaman, however you want to call them, all ranged. So the first team is fully ranged, except for the tank, of course. and this team is fully melee. I have never done a melee team before. This is the first melee team that I am trying. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. And once this team gets to... so the idea behind this team is it's a full stealth team, and we're going to do all the dungeons by skipping absolutely everything that we can and only killing the things that we absolutely must kill. So if at all possible, we will just hopefully be able to stealth directly to bosses everywhere. And that is the goal of this team. And after that, we're just going to do raids. So we have a couple of more multi-boxers. We have Jay that's here always in the chat, great fella, that's going to be joining us. He's got a dual box, and we got Muscle Force. He's got 13 boxes, me with 10. We also have 2 more potential multi-boxers that are joining us that each have 5, meaning we are at 35 accounts for multi-boxers, and we are looking for other multi-boxers to fill, you know, that little gap. So it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun, and we're really looking forward to it. But first, leveling this team started yesterday. Did not stream a lot yesterday, just an update yesterday. Today we have a little bit longer, not too long, and hopefully we will get it to some sort of a reasonable level. Oh, there we go. Got some more loot. Maybe we'll go inside. Nah, let's farm outside here. 15 viewers, a new personal record. Horde bias. I don't know. I actually think devs worked a lot more on zones that were never finished, like Azshara and stuff like that. Zones that were absolutely just never done. They had great plans, like the ginormous world PvP battles of Azshara and stuff like that, that were never implemented in the end. Okay, well, there are some alliance multi-boxers, but for technical reasons, we're Horde. They can't join us unless they re-roll. So, yup, problematic. But yeah, if you ask me, and you know that I am biased because Shaman's Horde, Shaman Horde, until Burning Crusade, where Alliance also gets Shamans, it's fine. Like, if you give me a choice between, oh, you can only have Paladin or Shaman in your... Yeah, absolutely. The choice for me is... Don't get me wrong, Paladins are terrific and really good for multi-boxing because they're the best dungeon tanks that there are. Period. For, you know, for multiple AoE pools. They're just the best, but... Shamans are, they rock totems, and then in TBC they also get you know, Bloodlust. Oh. You can definitely see what my favorite class is, I think. Followed closely by hunters, by the way. I love hunters. Just the fact that in ye olden days you could solo group quests and stuff like that. Nah, I just think, like, don't. So, okay, so Shamans do a lot of damage by themselves, and they're terrific healers. They're phenomenal healers and stuff like that, but to me, a Shaman is always more of a utility class. Just a utility class. Just the range of things that it brings into a group is just phenomenal. Yeah, I hear ya. Druid Druid, in a sense, is the most unique class, especially in ERA, because it can do everything. It can heal, it can tank, and it can DPS. So it is the only class that can do that proper here. And it does all three really well. Obviously, it's not the best DPSer compared to the other ones, and in order to DPS properly, you need to go bananas with a certain mace that only has 3 charges and stuff like that. But that's only if you're min-maxing. Druid is 100% the Swiss Army knife. 100%. And stealth to boot, right? So you can actually get some dungeon farming done and stuff like that. But still, Shaman will always hold a special place in my heart. Having said that, I've already lost viewers. Yep. Now, everyone has a bias or some things that they like more than others. It's just the way the game works. That's life. Where are we at? So we need flanks, snouts on pretty much everybody. Okay, yeah. I think we'll actually go in, right? So what do we have after this one? So reach level 5 and then accept call to earth, which is over there. Okay. I usually just go in there and get the boss tune too. Boss tune, like the big boar, Knoll commander of the boars. How much have I been raiding in Classic? Not a lot. Like I said before, when back in the vanilla days, I used to basically just PvP. I did, you know, some entry-level raids, like I did Onyxia, obviously, and I did Molten Core back in the day. With Alliance, I've actually done Blackwing Lair. Also with my Hunter. So my Hunter was actually... I was quite active with the Hunter until the guild on the Alliance decided to like split and merge and do, and then I had a bit of a dip. When I came back, I just started the multi-boxing career and left the Hunter there. So I stopped when Blackwing Lair, so phase 3 or 4 I stopped, I think, back then. And that's that. I haven't done any higher end raids. Like I said, I am mostly a PvP player. I'm very PvP oriented, and all this raiding stuff is very new to me. That's why when I started out with the team and you saw me doing dungeons, you saw me getting stuck on places where people are like, dude, how do you not know this? And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, this is not an alliance that I'm killing right here. This is some sort of a mechanic and not a person. It was weird. Too bad this doesn't work. Maybe I can still get it to work. We are gonna do RFC2 despite the fact that we don't have stealth yet. Just finishing the quests in there and stuff like that is just worth it. Hey, one more, finish the snouts. Good stuff. The snouts, they don't drop a lot, despite the fact that all boars have snouts, blizzard. I have noticed a funny thing ever since I have noticed a thing ever since I started streaming on Twitch as well. So I'm not getting a lot of viewers on Twitch versus YouTube. That makes sense because I started out in YouTube and everything. But ever since I have started the... Hello, stop. Okay, there we go. Ever since I have started streaming on Twitch, I did get around 10 more subs on YouTube too. And the views on YouTube have gone up. So the stream views have gone up on YouTube ever since I started that. It might be just a coincidence, but I know it was weird to me. Figured I'd point that out. That's really cool. Thank you for watching, by the way. Really appreciate it. I think they do feed each other. I really think they do feed each other. I think they feed each other metrics, like recommendations or something like that. Because all of a sudden I had some people PMing me from, hey, I suddenly got a recommendation for your stream from wherever, when they were like listening to music and stuff like that. And that's like on, I don't know. That's really cool. I wonder how that works. I wonder if there is a connection. I need to figure it out, but. Has Google bought Twitch or something? I don't know. Oh, I was also asked, am I going to do a hardcore multiboxing team? So a hardcore multiboxing team, it does sound fun, and I'm definitely up for it. But I gotta say right now, I got a lot going on with our current goals. So adding another goal to this with the limited time that I have right now would be unrealistic, to be honest. So I am looking into that, but I think the initial focus is going to be this group. And then we might start a fully hardcore multi-boxing group. So obviously it's not going to be a validated run because you can only duo and above. Duo, you're not allowed to go above, I think, only for dungeons. So we could technically get it validated by leveling up as duo, but yeah, but you're only allowed to do dungeons once and stuff like that. So it's not going to be a classic in the sense of classic hardcore runs. But it is going to be death equals delete and using only quest items and crafted items and not trading and stuff like that. I think that'll be okay. So I'm thinking about how to do it right now, and like if I go ahead and do that, I might also talk to the managers of like the Discord for hardcore mode and see if we can set up a hardcore mode for like multi-boxers, unless they already have one too. So yes, I am interested in that. No, it's not going to be in the near future, at least as far as I can see. I think right now you have a couple of YouTubers that are doing that, streamers that are doing that. You got Guzu that is doing that with his tune, and you've got Savix that's doing that with his tune. I forgot the other one's name. So there's plenty of content for that. I know there's also a demand for that, a request for that basically, but hang on. We got a lot on our plate right now, game-wise. We'll get there. We'll eventually definitely make a hardcore multi-boxing team because it just sounds like fun. The most interesting part about that team would probably have to be the fact that I am going to follow the rule of all members of the team consist as one, you know. So just like if you do a duo challenge, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but if you do a duo challenge, basically you can level up as a dual group. You always have to be in that dual group, and if one character dies, then the other character deletes as well. You're considered one character for all intended purposes. So that's how I'm going to treat the multi-boxing team as well. And I'm going to do dungeons with it. So, I mean, it's a huge challenge. It's a massive challenge, and I'm pretty sure we'll die quite a lot and reset quite a lot. But we'll see if it goes. If we succeed, would be fun. But that's later. Okay, we are almost done. We just need 3 more snouts, 2 more snouts. works alright for the most part. Now that I found out that you had something called follow strobing, I wish it still worked. That seems like a very good solution to the problem with so melee characters, as soon as they hit a skill, they stop following. It's slightly annoying. No snout. Look at him. There we go. This seems to work if I go up to the mob. Hey, we got him. If I go all the way up to the mob, and then... Oh, reach level 5, really? Okay. Oh, wait. Don't show this again. Don't show this again. How far are we from level 5, actually? No, that's not gonna... I'm not gonna grind that. That's just not gonna happen. Can I click it? Can I click it? Yes, I can. Okay, that's just not gonna happen. Boop. There we go. Let's go ahead and accept call to earth. Being lazy, not swapping to the other tunes. Spending more time on trying to... Wait a minute. No, hello? Ugh. Okay, let's go accept the call to earth, because this is irritating a little bit. The battle boars, task. Okay, let's go turn that in and see how far we get. Terran reach level 5. Oh, okay. Why? Do I actually have that quest? No, I don't know anymore. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I think I made a mistake. I think I should have just gone in here and just accepted, you know, picked up everything and just do that, but we'll get there. Right, I have had a problem with getting these guys into the guild. Okay, now they are in the guild, and the last one was Xhaplo Tree. So basically they auto declined the invites from the other tunes because, yes, because I have that set up, but okay. So the battle boars, let's turn that in. Excellent. Get an upgrade for the chest piece for everybody. And then nothing. I need to be level 5 for it. Okay. Oh well. At least we're closer to 5 now. Holy moly, I got a new desk. It is huge. But now I have to reach all the way back to get the water. The good news is the aquarium fits on it as well. Hello, running directly into a tree. Hey, perfect. They managed to overcome their obstacle by themselves. Imagine getting 100% mount on your main team only to start a new team that doesn't even have the 60% mount. Man, it's a good thing we had so much room cloth. We're actually able to make 6 bags per tune now. That's just amazing. I love it. Good times. Yeah, and this team doesn't even have, you know, a warlock or something in there that makes it a little bit cheaper. Nope. Full blown mounts to buy next up. But it's okay. Once I get my mojo back, I don't know what to say. Like I cannot look at Stratholme for a second. I just can't. I farmed it too much. But I'm pretty sure as soon as you know, as soon as I hit a bit higher level with these ones, I'll probably go farm again a little bit. So once you have a max level team that can just reliably do Stratholme, farming becomes easy. Just farm Righteous Orbs, Living Side. Takes not a long time as soon as you get it down. And yep, Righteous Orbs, they sell, good money. And then you also get the large brilliant shards from it, so really solid, all in all. I do want the attack plans too, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them. They are around, right, they're in that cave, so we need to kill the chief and then go around and go to the cave above on the right. And this seems to work. If I walk with the tank tune, if I walk with him all the way behind the mob-ish, kind of, usually he stays in range. Do you need some? I still have plenty to make. Let me know how many you need. Wow, these belts have a horrible drop rate. So, for those asking, how am I looting? For those asking themselves, because nobody talks in chat too much about these things. How am I looting? I have a macro set to assist master, and then just interact with target. So I'm first assisting, so that's why I click with the master. So what happens is basically as soon as it dies, I click the mob with the master, assist master, and loot. Rude. Okay. Man, not having to drink is quite fun. Look at that. I'm even healing. No good reason. I just figured, hey, let's heal. A ring, a ding ding. Okay, everybody needs to loot that. So we start off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got him. Any chests in here? Nope. Okay, bristleback belts, but we're gonna go up this hill here. There's a little cave there, and that's where you get the plants. I think the best thing that I could probably do for the multi-boxing community right now is making a leveling add-on that has the best route possible with the fewest amount of, you know, gathering quests that aren't 100% drop rate and stuff like that. So for example, this quest, like, don't do this quest, do something else instead. So an optimized route for multi-boxing. I think that'd be really spectacular. Exactly. Just kill. Well, no, see, I don't mind gather quests, but if they're 100%. if it's 100% drop rate, sure, gather quests. That's just fine because that's essentially kill quests. So that's all right. So you can tweak it a bit better. But the quests with this horrible drop rate, just no, just skip them. And then as optimized as possible, right? Because that's the thing. Hey, we got Squealer's belt. We got one of these belts, and now let's loot this thing with everybody. Oh, we can't. So that's one, and now we gotta wait for it to respawn. Exactly. So, yeah, that I think that'd be huge. And I've been lazy so far to do that. I figured, I mean, there's so many leveling add-ons and stuff like that. Yeah, but none of them are really suitable for multi-boxers. And then just include, like, you'd have two options, like include dungeon quests or not include dungeon quests, because as a multi-boxer, if you're a 5-box, like, why not just do dungeon quests as well? And like instead of grinding in the world quests, you get like a dungeon grind quest or something like that for XP catch-ups. I don't know. I think that would be a really nice thing. It would still like show optional do this quest, but like it's a gathering quest and it's a lot. Like if you look at Wailing Caverns, right? You got a couple of gathering quests that are technically just doable, but you need to gather a lot of stuff, like the Deviate Hides. They're technically doable, but you'd get them done on one character per run, so you need to repeat it, and stuff like that, like optional. Ooh, the respawn. Hey, their respawn rate is alright. Ooh. Squealer also respawns pretty fast. That's nice because he has the belt that drops. Hello, please attack. There we go. We need it on this guy, right? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So he has the map. Yes, please equip it. He has the map. He has the map. Yeah, we need one more map. All right. Okay, one more map. Ooh. Must buff. Let's go map. There it is. Okay. I'm blind. There it is. I couldn't see the exit. Okay. And now we just need to kill like a bazillion just to get enough belts. The belt drop rate is horrible. Like we only, up till now, we only got 10 belts. Alright. But it's XP, and the previous step was like grind to level 5, and we just got it while turning in a quest, so I think actually we did the right thing by going and turning in that quest to get the next, the Bristleback belt quest, so. And at least their respawn rate is decent, and there's a lot of them, so. I wonder if the Chieftain has a 100% drop rate of it. Let's check it out. Could also keep killing the rare for his belt. Hey, 1 done. 4 to go. Yes, gather quests are a problem. Ooh, thank you for running straight into... Oh, he doesn't even drop it. Okay, so mistakes were made. He doesn't even have a chance to drop it. So not only is it not 100%, it's literally 0%. Oof. Come back here. Come back here. Melee range. I hope swords have a little bit more range than what I'm using right now. Alright, today was definitely a peak in viewers. It's gone down a bit now, that's understandable. Watching this for a very long time is not the most ideal. But as soon as we hit dungeons, then it's going to get a lot more interesting, especially stealth dungeons. So as soon as we hit level 20, that's where this team is going to start doing its thing, I guess. The only thing is, actually leveling will take longer because we'll be getting less XP per dungeon, because hopefully we won't be killing any mobs other than bosses. At least that is the goal. That is the dream. Wait, I'm looting on the wrong one. No, it's alright. Didn't drop anyways. Hey, we got one. As for gear, like I know Crow Blade is probably the one you want for all of the... There we go, collections, and then World Epics. And then one-handed weapons, and then Crow Blade. So Crow Blade is actually the one you want, like from the world drops, you know? But it's freaking expensive. And that's the sword that I got for everybody already. It was like dirt cheap. Somebody was selling them for like 50 gold, and they had like 4. I bought 3 of them. So the rogues will get that. The nice thing is the chance on hit effect decreased the armor of the target by 100 for 30 seconds. So in a full melee team, with 3 of those, and if that stacks, that's going to be really cool. So yeah, this is the sword that you want if you're going there for the main hand. That stays with you quite a bit, but oof, the price on it right now is spectacular. I don't know why, but on our cluster, at least the Firemaw cluster, there's a couple of people, like literally a couple, 2 of them, that have all the BOEs kind of, and they're putting them up for ridiculous prices. Now obviously they don't sell for that price, but every 24 hours when their auction expires, they actually increase the price, and they're doing this methodically. Now for those wondering why they do that so methodically, and why they keep doing it despite the fact that they're taking hits on, you know, the deposits and stuff like that, what they're trying to do is essentially trick everybody that's using auction add-ons. So they're tricking the metrics, because you have like amount of time seen, and then you get the average price, and the average price goes up. So just for example, Warden Staff was for like 300 to 500 gold. These guys are listing them for between 1,500 and 2,100 and stuff like that. And what happens is basically the price start to slowly increase, because the amount of time seen gets higher and higher every time, and the price is very high. So now the average from just a span of 1 week, if you've ever used Auctioneer, you know that it has like a number of times seen and then average price bid and average price buyout. It went up from average price bid 400, average price buyout 560 to now it's around 700 or 800, something like that. And they've done that single-handedly. So the thing is, like, if you do that for items that are worth like 300 and you just say, all right, I'll take the loss, I'll take the hit on it for a bit. Okay, come on, Battle Boar. Come on. Hello. Come here. Come here. Come here. And then eventually you still make a huge profit. Oh, I got my Warden Staff and not for that price. I got it for way cheaper. I'm not like that, but it's just pretty annoying because people start following suit, right? So when I was shouting in Orgrimmar like buying Warden Staff, and it was the time when they put it up for like 1,500, and some people PM me and I'm like, all right, I'll pay you 575, which is like the very high end for what people would pay for Warden Staff at a normal price. Like it's more than the high end. Like the average buyout was 565, right? And I'm like 575. And the only replies I get like it's 1,500 on auction house with like a smiley face and like a basic FU kind of deal. So it's frustrating when people do that. It is, and it makes it just harder to get the items that you need. So for example, right now they got Crowblade for about 3,000. Now Crowblade is worth quite a bit, just like Miradom's Signet. It used to be 1,800 to 2,100, and then they started listing it for 3,500 and stuff like that. And it's just like, all right, I get it. You guys want to make a profit, that's fine, but and they're the only ones selling it, so it's not like you can tell them anything. And they're also just bank alts, so I mean, good luck finding them online, you know. So it's quite frustrating. I really wanted to get Miradom's Signet at one point, but yeah, for 3,000 it's just not gonna happen. It's just not there. Because basically the only item I need now for the warrior is the Miradom's Signet, and he's done with all the BOEs that you can actually get. Huge, huge. Just consider that I got, so for example, I got my Edgemaster's Handguards. I got them for 4,000, 4,000. And now they're only listed at 8,299. Unless by mistake they come easier. Well, I would agree with inflation, but not in such a short period of time, and not when it's only two people doing that nonstop. I would agree with inflation. Inflation happens, and it's clearly visible. There's also more players at the server right now, but the prices that they put them up is just ridiculous. I'm also wondering if it's like, did Season of Mastery, did it merge with our servers in the end now, or did the merge not happen yet? I haven't kept track of that. Jay, do you know? Because maybe it's like gold brought in from Season of Mastery, but that would also not make sense because in Season of Mastery I had a guy PM me that he started playing here, and he bought, what was it, the precisely calibrated boomstick that it was on sale in Season of Mastery for 40 gold. And like here it's being sold for 400, 500 gold. Okay. So we did get some more characters that had a bit of an easier life. Okay, come on, boar. Ugh. Ugh. Annoying. Yeah. So on one hand, huzzah for us. We got more players. That's always a good thing. On the other hand, if that's the result, that's a little bit frustrating. Luckily, I don't need too much. I do need 3 Crow Blades and 2 Miradom's Signets now. So 1 for the Druid and 1 for the Warrior. Yeesh. Yeah, all prices are going to be fluctuating as heck now then for a while. I guess auction house is going to be a non-reliable source of income for a little bit. At the very least, the more exotic things. The regular things, they usually tend to stay pretty solid. So large brilliant shards, nexus crystals. Though I have seen an influx in nexus crystals as well. And the price was kind of on green for a while now, but yesterday I managed to sell a nexus crystal for a relatively normal price, so... Ribbon spike. That's interesting. Not familiar with it. A warrior noob here, you know that. Ribbon spike. Where's that from? Let me Google it. Let me search it up in Wowhead. Oh, but that's an axe. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool axe. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Cool. That's an upgrade to the dazzling. I mean, I already got the dazzling sword, but the dazzling sword is kind of it's a meh item at best. I just figured it's dirt. It was dirt cheap. Like, it was dirt cheap to get them, and the armor decrease at that level seems pretty strong to me, so I'll use them for a bit. Swords are also very easy to get, so you got some quests that actually give you swords that are really good, like Thrashblade. Thrashblade is insane, and that's just a quest item. And obviously getting stuff from quests is 100%, so I really like the path, the option that you have for the upgrade options path that you have for swords. Okay. Ooh, that's a good question. Does this one stack with Fairy Fire? Because Fairy Fire is used to pull at the very least here, so... Okay, that's a good question to ask. Maybe I should have done due diligence before I got that, but I don't regret it. I mean, it was so cheap. Just for the stats alone, it's fine. Like, it was basically the price of a green item, honestly. A blue item. It was like 3 for the price of 1. Okay, we're getting somewhere. 6 more with the tree, and then 12 more with the warrior. Oh, yeah, no, not 12 more. I actually got one somehow. 11 more. Alright. We're going places. Not gonna jinx it. Nah, don't believe in jinx. Last couple of mobs have dropped pretty nicely. So if I don't lag, that trick with just running up behind a mob and insta turning actually works out decent. So if you go, instead of stopping in front of the mob, you stop right here and turn. See? Then it's nice for the melee range. Nice. Yeah, dazzling longsword. I'll show it again. It's this one, dazzling longsword. So it's pretty decent blade. 170 speed. It's not the best. You want a much slower blade like Crow Blade, but 31.5 damage, which is decent, and 37 to 70 damage. So for that level range, for 36, which is very like early on, I think it's a decent sword. I think it's a decent sword. Unfortunately, it is a main hand, so I would have liked to have a different one, but I think it'll do for a while. Definitely don't buy that sword for more than 50 gold. Like, that's not worth it. It's not a good sword. In any mean. By any means, it's not a good sword. But if it's dirt cheap and you have nothing else, why not? Wait, do I need to have this enabled? Oh, hang on. Maybe I need to have this enabled on everybody to have the combo points work. Okay. That could be something. What is Trophy GCD? No idea. Alright, makes me interested. I will check it out. Okay. Thanks for trying. Appreciate it. Look at that. We're at the... Wait. Did it work? No, it still doesn't work. Okay. Well, we'll see soon enough. Well, soon enough. Level 36. Then we'll see. It's not soon enough. This is classic. Unless I boost myself with the mage, but I'm not going to do that. Also can't reliably do that because we got one toon too many. Hello, upgrades. Looking good, bear. Oh. For those still watching, thank you. Went from, what was it? 18 or 19 was the record right now. Okay, we can head slightly towards the exit. Which is like this way. Maybe it's a bit too optimistic, but I believe. Hello, there's another character here. Hang on. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. Hang on. Whoop. Okay. There we go. Yes, sir. Come check out the stream. There we go. Shameless. A shameless plug. Getting more people. Hey. We need to promote the channel. We need to promote the channel. It's time. It's time to become the classic Guzu or something. I don't know. Actually, Guzu is the classic Guzu because he's playing classic right now. Classic hardcore. Maybe if I mention his name enough, the algorithm will be tricked. Haha. Alright. Let's go break Sharp Dusk. Good thing we went to the entrance, right? Good call. We did it. Okay. Let's go turn that in. Oh, we still got time. We can do half an hour more. So we got level 5. That was the initial target of today. How about we make it level 6? Like almost at 50% to level 6. Granted, the next couple of steps do involve more walking. So the walking alone is a lot of time. Hey, it's a shaman. Hello, shaman. We shall help it become all, be all it can be. Well, at least this game has auto run, right? Whew. Imagine having to hold a button this entire time. Look, ma, no hands. Oh, right. I did say I will show the 10 box layout before we end the stream. So remind me to show the 10 box layout before we end the stream. So I'll log all 10 characters. They're actually right here now because I used them to summon the orcs here. Hey, Stefan Eriksson. Tauren Warrior. Yes, sir. How's it going? Yeah, autorun. Autorun is awesome. Autorun is so useful. Especially in this setup, right? Okay, definitely we should have equipped, definitely should have turned on auto take quest rewards with Zygor. Probably auto equip suggested upgrades as well. Even though it does mess up a bit, but in the beginning it doesn't matter that much because in the beginning there's no stats on the items that you get. So for the first like 10 levels or so, even a little bit more than that, it basically doesn't matter too much. Hello? Why do you have that option while everybody else? Oh, okay, so it's not just you. Sure, take that. There we go. I think level 6 is not going to be the goal for today. I think it should be more because we just hit it. So, yes. Level 7? No, level 7 is way too much. Everybody turned everything in? I think they did. I think everybody turned everything in. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'll grind to level 6. Wait. Oh, okay, that's fine. Why is it sending me that far for level 6? 99%. Come on. Do these still give XP? They still give XP. Not much, but I think I need like 1 or 2 more XP. Obviously not. There we go. Really. See, and this is where the level discrepancy with those few percentages starts to become a thing. So early on, right? We're like level 5, 6, and so early on, it's already a thing. There we go. Ring a ding ding. Do we actually equip that? I don't think that's an upgrade, man. That's not an upgrade. Okay, accept a task unfinished. Yeah, this is where we start running towards Bloodhoof Village. Ooh, we actually didn't take thorns. So thorns on the whole melee party is actually good. AFK, he is better than us. 100%. Give him a buff. There we go. So unfortunately, I don't have bags to give anybody right now. Like I usually run around when I see new players, I just give them bags. But I don't have any bags on me right now to give. So no bags to spare. And I know I have the runecloth bags on the other tunes, but they need them. Okay, a task unfinished, if I'm not mistaken, is like with a quest item. Yeah, so we need to take it with everybody separately. So if there is a quest item, this quest cannot be shared. You actually have to take it. Now we go all the way to Bloodhoof Village. Set it as our home instead of Orgrimmar, unfortunately. But hey, we did get the Orgrimmar flight path and the Thunderbluff flight path, and we're good on it. So new goal for today, level 7, or is it too far? Let's see how it goes. 3,600 XP. Should be fine. Imagine there was no XP penalty for being in a group with a max level. So 3,600 XP is less than one mob, less than one high level mob. So you go with a mage, do one AoE run, and your tunes level from 1 to like 20 with like one AoE pool. It would break the game, 100%, no doubt. Please don't do that, Blizz. But yeah. Oh yeah, as far as I can tell, so I've tried to use, so if you recall, in my early like tutorials on how to set up the multi-boxing and everything, I did give the trick for using the character stock feature, which basically gets all your characters transported to the capital city. So for Alliance it would be Stormwind, and for Horde it would be Orgrimmar. I've tried it this time with this team again, and it didn't work. So I think they caught up to it, and they changed it so the stock character basically takes you to where your Hearthstone is set instead of a capital city. So that's a shame. That's a shame. It's too bad they did that. Shouldn't have done that. It was fine. But yeah. So give it a try, but I don't think it works anymore. I think they patched it. GG Blizz for patching things nobody wanted you to patch. Like, who even used that? Hey, a food crate. Do we take it? Nah. Okay, accept it. There we go. Turn this in and accept the next ones. Offline unstuck. I haven't tried offline unstuck. That's a good tip. I'll give that a try. Because with this one, it basically just didn't do what I needed it to do, which was a shame. Okay, everybody got everything. Very good. Yeah, that's usually how it worked. So that's how it worked here as well. So for Horde, it took you outside of what is going on? So for Horde, it took you outside of Orgrimmar, and for Alliance, it took you outside of Stormwind. Like I said, capital cities. But when I tried it with this team, it just didn't work. It just left me pretty much where I was. That was a bummer. And that's why I actually just, luckily I have a warlock, so I just logged him in and summoned myself wherever I needed to go. Which also works. The benefits of being a 10 box. That was literally one of the reasons why. So when I was, okay, so when I was, going to create these characters, the initial idea was create them on the same 5 accounts that I had. And then I figured, but wait, I do want a druid off tank. Okay, so I'll add 1 account. But you know what? It would be pretty cool if I had like the druid healer as well, just for the Mark of the Wild and the other buffs. Now I can have all the buffs. Okay, we add that one as well. And then it's like, okay, so the rogue. I do want a rogue for, you know, dungeon crawling and like looting a dungeon and stuff like that. Okay, we'll create an account for one of the rogues too. And at the end I was like, well, this is already 3 accounts. Let's just, you know, not eat or eat less, not eat a week, 1 week per month, just not eat anything. And, you know, just get the whole 5 accounts so I can do the 10 box. So that's how it proceeded. And the thing is, because when it came down to the 3 accounts that I really wanted to do, the last 2 accounts I was like, so who am I going to replace? Am I gonna have a rogue on the priest account? Am I going to have a rogue on a mage account? Or am I going to have a rogue where? On which account? Like, shaman with all these melee characters, Wind Fury Totem. You absolutely want to have that option, right? Mage to port myself places. Absolutely needed. And warlock to summon. So in the end, this is how it went down. that was like my thought process for this, for how it happens, how it came to be. Still hitting myself over that one. Hey, everybody good? Gotta love the names. Mazaranashi. Mazaranshi? Mazaranashi. I don't know. Yeah. It really was one of the best features, especially for bank ults, right? So you create a bank ult and you just instantly put them in your capital city. Very, very useful. Wait. Why does Haplo Tree not have it? A druid trainer, let's just train everything. Oh, we got thorns. We got thorns, everybody. Yes, you. So usually the recommended way to actually do this is like only take the skills that you need. But that's not going to happen for us. Boop. Pretty hard. Hello, Pablo. It's pretty hard, and actually the way to actually position them behind would be use the tank to turn the mob around. So I'll show it in a few. There we go. Okay. That's a lot of quests. All right. Let me show how I do it. And with mobs that tend to move around a lot, it's annoying. It is. Let's just get to a mob first. Now keep in mind, this is my first melee team, so I am still also learning the ropes, and if I get better at it or get more tips and tricks, then I will absolutely share them, as I always do. I basically ramble non-stop. So, but I will show right now how I actually do this. So let's get to this mob right there. Okay, so what I do is I basically have everybody still follow me. I just make sure they're kind of close to me and then just do this. right? And then it goes and does that, so I need to keep... so there we go. Now it's running away, so that's kind of annoying. Let's just finish it off. Whoop. That didn't finish it off at all. It might pull some more. Okay, we're fine. So yeah, just run towards it and keep running a little bit to the back, and then you're fine. Oops, I looted with the wrong one. That's not 100% drop. So yeah, again, run to it, run back, and that's it. And they're parked. But the mobs move, so you need to keep moving your tune behind. I keep doing that. Okay. Oh, luckily it's 100% drop for everybody, and they all can loot it, so that's perfect. How did you do it? Yeah, sorry. If I figure out a better way to do it, I will definitely share. But this works fine for now. It's annoying when the mobs keep moving, see, like that. But it basically just, it works. Oh. I almost forgot. I need to pick up skinning, I think. Yeah, correct. So just... and it's not much, by the way. If you run too far, so like if the mob is here, right, you basically just want to come up. As soon as you pass it, you just flip and you just turn around. And I found out that doing that movement, that whipping movement, it actually most of the time, like, it helps, because usually the mob just goes and runs around you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Super glad to hear that. Thank you. Glad to have you. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, we should have, like, at the very least, herbalism, mining, and skinning. Yes, we have skinning here. So herbalism and mining, not yet, but it would be a good idea. It would actually be a good idea to go so we have Hearthstone set here. I think it's worth it to go to Thunder Bluff, pick that up, and then come back. And then Hearthstone back, I mean. So Skinner, there we go. Apprentice skinning, and we'll take leather working on him as well, because why not? And then we need it's the dude that can sell me supplies, general goods. There we go. Skinning knife. Yes, I can absolutely sell these things. There we go. Okay. This guy is general goods. We need the trade goods. Absolutely, you can sell that. Man, I love Zygor's ability to just suggest items you can safely sell. Super useful. Beautiful. And do we have... there he is. Trade goods. So I'll already pick up... so I got a skinning knife, and I will already pick up a... not with this guy, a mining pick as well. Well, that's good. And let's go Thunder Bluff. I think it's worth it right now. We need to get an early start on mining and herbalism, because let's face it, they're annoying to level up. The sooner we start, the better it is. And we got a Hearthstone now, and we're pretty close to like midnight, which is when I said I would stop. So this is actually a good thing. So we got level 6. Our goal was level 5. We got level 6. That's awesome for today. Tomorrow is an early day. Got to go to the office, like I said. So I'm pretty happy with what we've achieved today. We finished setting up all the key binds, setting the add-ons better. Like the rogues don't have click, right? And only the druids have, sorry, decursive. Stuff like that. Set up click. Got our first buffs that we can actually cast. And hey, it's going. It's going pretty well too. Can actually do some more quests along the way. Ah, there it is. The amber corns. They're actually more difficult to find than one would expect. Let's proceed with the characters a bit so I can actually see it with this guy. There we go. Oh yeah, we do have thorns too. So let's thorns ourselves. So again, walk up to it and whip. Now sometimes they do that and then it's annoying. But there you go. Some mobs trickier than others. Like this one. But you can always run them to the group. Ooh-wee. Hey, we got skinning. That's right. That's right. We got skinning. Flatland Cougar. How did he do it? How did he keep saying hello? My name is X Haplo, and this is how I got the femur on the first go. Wow, this guy is annoying. There we go. So we bring him to them. No, didn't work out. That's fine. It was worth a shot. So we're already, so as you can see, we get an early start on skinning. We get an early start on herb soon. And yep. Trophy quill. Ooh, that's level 9 actually. That's gotta be interesting. There we go. We actually got it. I don't know if it was 100%, but that was pretty cool. But I didn't do that whole thing like Guzu does, so doesn't count. It is pretty fun that all our team now has full bags, unlike a team with Hunter and a team with a Warlock where one bag is just wasted. Well, wasted. With a Warlock, it's not wasted. Let's be honest. With Hunter, it is. Just arrows. Obviously, you need them to shoot, but with a Warlock, you actually get something for it for the whole team. Soul shards, summons, soul stones, and health stones. How big is that guy? Not that big. Okay, Flatland Cougar Femur Whip. There we go. Okay, now we bring him to the team and we go and stand behind him. No, look at that. That's so annoying. So yeah, some mobs definitely more annoying than others. Long bow staff. All right. Picking up that skinning. So this is pretty worth it, like going all the way to Thunder Bluff while still be able to do quests. Ooh. There we go. Whip. No. Cougars are being annoying as heck. There we go. That's better. I'm not sure why he stops attacking. I have to figure that out. And I need to turn that into a proper macro for E to be actual rejuv on Haplo Bear. Although he's not a bear yet, but he will be soon. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so Rogue, this guy gets mining and herbalism. We need to enable gather mate so I can see all the potential nodes with this guy and then swap. It's going to be getting used to swapping to with F9 instead of F8, but nah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Muscle memory is a thing, man. Muscle memory is a thing. Okay, beautiful. We're not going to make it to this lift. Elevator. Ooh! We made it. By the way, this is definitely like elevators are straight up one of the ways that I will die when we do the hardcore challenge with the multiboxers. Elevators are, mark my words, they're one of the ways that we're gonna die. There we go. Be cool, little buddy. And now we get the other. Wait, what is this? Oh, gathering leather. Okay, that's a quest. This is the, no, that's the wrong one. That's not what I need. I need to go upstairs. Stop. Getting stuck. Okay. Nice. Filthy Casuals. There are some pretty big guilds here, so Filthy Casuals is one of them. Fun Police is huge. So if you're coming to play Classic Era, those are really good and nice guilds to be in. Shout out to them. Here we go. And now, Herbalism. Okay. Yep, this one. That's what I was talking about with the muscle memory. Train, there we go. Herbalism. Find herbs. Okay, so now the way I do this is I basically have gather mate. So let's take our no mask gather mate. Yes. And then okay. Show mining nodes, always show herbalism nodes, always show treasure nodes, always show minimap, show minimap icons, and then import database to import. I want treasure, herbalism, and mining, and import gather mate to data. Bit important and everything. And now we should be able to see all the mining nodes in the area. Yes, we do. There it is. Good. All right, let's Hearthstone out. Let's set Hearthstone on everybody's bars. Oh, I could have done the little bank thing, put the bags at the bank, but alright. No matter. Everybody's Hearth out. Awesome. Now, I did promise I will show the 10 box layout right now, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it on talking, maybe? I haven't used that one. Hello. Alright, yeah, that's better than BRB, I guess. Hopefully you still hear me well. Oh, I do have to set the background for the talking image. Okay. Okay, one sec. Let me just load up the 10 box. Okay. Starting to load. Yoza. This takes a while. I'm actually using the BattleNet launcher to load them up. Yeah, okay. There's a conflict for one of my windows, that's fine. Yup. A 10 box. Okay, hold up. I need to fix a keybind in the settings. That got messed up. Window 2 hotkey for swapping for window 2. Close all the games. Edit settings. I messed up the control F9, control. And then why? Is there really? Focus and swap is F8. F6, F7, F8, F9, F10. Let's put this one actually where it's supposed to be, which is here. Sorry that you cannot see what I'm seeing. Hang on. F7, F8, F9, F10, F11. Control F7, Shift F7, 8, F8, F9, F9, F10, F10. F11. That shouldn't be a keybind error. Okay, let's give it another whirl. Sorry, I'm still in the process of setting the 10 box up. Let's see if it works now. Hotkey 1 focus has a conflict again. That is interesting. Maybe I should show what I'm doing, but I'm just messing around with the setup. So I will show it for a second. So I am messing about with the setup for this. Now it says I have a conflict with hotkey focus. F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm thinking this one. Don't see anybody else that has that error. Maybe I can use something else. Maybe I should start using F1, F2, F3, F4, F5. I don't know. Anyways, I can at least launch it now. So let me just launch it now. And I'll just need to keep clicking. Okay. Like, okay, there's an error there. It's fine. I will fix it. I can start showing the actual loading of stuff. Okay, so it seems the conflict is actually really just with 1 and 2, so I need to figure out why 1 and 2 are conflicting. Probably because of F11 and F10. Maybe it reads it as F1. So this is the main team. This is the main level 60 team already. So as you can see, Warrior, Priest, Mage, Warlock, and Shaman now logging in. There they are. And here we go with the other team that's logging in now at the bottom. That's the team you've just seen me play. That's the stealth team. They're going to be logging in over here at the bottom. Yes, this takes a while. I will eventually use my old method of launching the windows. The only problem with if you don't launch it through, so I have two-step verification, so Battle.net Authenticator, and if you don't launch it through the Battle.net launcher, you basically have to put in your authentication code every single time. So I need to check out how we're doing that. I don't know. We'll see. There it is. One more. Incoming. Boop. And that's the 10 box. And this is how you see the 10 box. And this is why I said we could definitely do this is fun. We could definitely do, like for the combo points, I can definitely have the little windows show like gigantic with weak auras. I can show like a ginormous combo counter. But I would have to keep looking at the windows. And as you can see, the follower windows are super small. They're really small. So yes, it would be all right to look at it here, but it means I have to keep track of all of these, and it's a lot. I will definitely try it. I will absolutely try it. Look at them. Look at the mirror. I could actually bring them to the other group and put up a trade. Let's actually just do that. They got the 100% mounts. Come my train. There we go. This will be way faster than the other ones walking. Well played. Pretty much, yeah. Sinister Strike, Slice and Dice. And to track the combo points would be a thing. So that's the one thing that I need. Maybe weak auras would be alright. I was kind of hoping that the EMA would have worked, but apparently it doesn't work. So this is the layout I'm going with. Obviously this one will be hidden. The task manager. The taskbar, sorry, will just be hidden. Oh man, it's so much fun to actually be running at this speed again. It does, it's not working. It does have it, it's just not working. So that's what I have over here. And as you can see, it is enabled here. Well, as you can see, it is enabled there, but it's just not working for some reason for me. So I need to tinker with it a little bit more and see if I can get it to work. Because right now it's not. Yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that are broken. So EMA also has a follow strobe option. And a follow strobe would actually have been amazing for melee. Because what it does is, what it used to do is basically send the follow command every few seconds. Because as soon as you hit a skill on melee, they stop. So it just keeps bringing them closer to you, to the tank. Alright, it's time to set up a train. It's time to set up a train. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. A bit more, a little bit more. This guy can go a bit closer. This guy here. Yes, I am manually setting up a train. And now these dudes. And come over here. Whoop, flip them around. Hello. There we go. That's 1. 2. Yeah, whoops, wrong ones. These guys are standing well. 5. Okay, now a little bit closer on you. Yes, I'll set up a macro for this, for sure. Look at them! Look at them! Yes, I'll have a dance macro too. For sure. But anyways, left-hand box and the current layout that I'm using. Obviously, this is an experimentary layout that I'm using. I will be trying out different things. I will probably end up making these windows a little bit bigger and these windows a little bit bigger because I can afford to lose a little bit more viewport here basically, but we'll see how that goes. Right now there's still 2 separate groups, like I said before. Right now they are still 2 separate groups. I have not set up the entire proper multi-boxing for 10 boxes thing. First things first, to get the other group to yeah, level 60. Anyways, that was the end of the stream. It is midnight now. I have to wake up in about 5 hours. Which means I have to fall asleep now. But thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out a lot. Check out YouTube, live stream replays. Everything is streamed now on Twitch as well. It's great to have everybody here. Thank you so much for participating in the chat. For those who did, I really appreciate it. As always, it's very fun to interact and not just talk to myself the whole time. I'm already playing with myself. So it's really nice to interact with others. And yes sir, Jay, for sure, my man, for sure. And Jay, let me know if you need bags. If you need bags, I still got so much room cloth and rugged leather. Just let me know, man. I'll send them your way and let me know how many. And I will see everybody as soon as possible. Like I said, I have taken a long weekend off, so I got some more time off, and I will be streaming this team more and more. Yo, good night from Michigan. Good night from the Netherlands. And have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.